Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. So today is Tuesday the 19th. So I am always a week ahead of you guys, but I am hoping that the start of this video that life is good for you. It's fantastic. And hopefully you guys are getting a little bit of sunshine like we are. Finally, it's still super cold, but we're getting a little bit of sunshine. Okay, guys, so I am going to try to finish this up. I doubt that I will this week, maybe, because I am kind of feeling the need to do a grungy journal. That being said, I also have a friend who wants me to make her a jellyfish journal. So I have been ordering this stuff for that, and yeah, there's just never enough time in the day for me to get to all the journals I want to make. So I thought I would take you guys along. Now, I did a little bit of work on this because I'm still trying to figure out like how full can I actually stuff this. And so I'm really not sure, but we're going to find out. We are definitely going to test this to its very limit to see how I can get it all stuffed up. So what I did is I went ahead and pre-cut some stuff so that I could just glue and kind of just take you along and show you what I'm doing on that. That being said, I'm not really good at measuring. I kind of just look at the page and say, okay, well, I want it to flip up here. I want a pocket and a belly band there. Kind of want this to be 3D, and then I just make it work. Okay, I don't think that that's probably the best way to do it, but it's the way I do it. So that being said, let's go ahead and start. On this, all I'm doing is I'm taking black cardstock. It's I don't have the original, I don't know the weight because I don't have the original packaging, but it's a little bit thicker is what I'm using. I am also using a pad from Tracie Fox. It's her Steampunk pad. Let me grab that out real quick for you guys. So it is this one here, and it's, let's see, I know I have more pages because hers is kind of like the sister, one of the sisters. It's also the mom and the dad. Let me see if I can get you this one here. So this is from Tracie Fox. You can get that over at Foxy Crafters, and it is called Steampunk Folio. So I'm using that. I'm also using, where's it at? Probably right in front of my face. I'm using Lady Vagabond. I don't know if I have the cover. I do. As well, I'm using this paper pad. And then I kind of did some other kits and stuff that I had mentioned on my last page. And before I forget, as always, go on over on Facebook and make sure that you subscribe to Boho Daydreams. Fantastic group. You guys all love it. The ladies over there are fantastic. Make sure you're answering all the questions because otherwise the admin will not know if you are human or not. Okay, so let's get into this. I was kind of wanting a 3D effect, but I didn't want to add like little foam embellishments, though I might. But I thought so I just took a regular piece of cardstock and then I cut it so that it would match here. And then I cut this out from the paper pad Lady Vagabond. And then I made, you can see stuff is still kind of gluing. So this is going to be a belly band and a pocket here. I originally wanted this to actually be where my magnet was, but for whatever reason, the strength of the magnet didn't hold on the stickers as well as with the gears. So you can see that there was a boo-boo there, but hey, boo-boos are never really boo-boos because they can always be fixed. And so the magnet is now hidden in here so that that will close. But I wanted this 3D effect here, and I'm still debating. I think if I put foam on though, it's going to bulk this up so much because as you'll see, I had to have like the time machines and I wanted them to move. And I don't know, sometimes I think once I do something and then I realize, oh, you should have done this, but that is how I learn. So all you're going to want to do whenever you're making these kind of flips and tucks, if you're doing a folio, you would actually score, say on like your 1/2 inch line, as well as another 1/2 inch, because that'll actually set this up for you. But because I'm not wanting the bulk, so I'm not wanting it to be raised in that way, I just made like a 1/2 inch cross right here on my score, and then I just folded it. And if you don't have a scoreboard, you don't even need that. I use the scoreboard because I can't fold straight. And then I just cut this out from it because I thought, well, that'll look really cool. And then I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and glue that down. And what we're going to want to do, I'm wanting to glue where, do you see how I cut these out? So that you would almost see that. And so that's the goal on that one. And then I can't do every page because it would just bulk this up too much. And so then we're going to do some pockets where it's a little bit flatter on this side. And then we have more flips and tucks over here and here. And, oh, that's all my notes for all of you guys. I used Artistic Way Company Steampunk. And I used Pixie Treasury Steampunk. And Berkshire Prints. And I think that is it. I will do my best. I'm really going to work. Probably won't happen this week because I'm so crazy slammed busy this week. And I have to babysit this weekend until Monday because our granddaughter's going to Vegas for state in gymnastics. Woo, woo. But the following week is when I'm hoping to have some time where I can play around with my computer, where I can finally learn to link, and I can learn to make my videos better by having like previews and all of that. But that's going to have to be next week because, yeah, my week is just already set. So then I have some more goodies. So this I'm hoping to break up into 3 short videos for you. So those of you who do albums, I'm sure I'm doing this all backwards and there's probably a better way to do it. But this is just the easiest way I have found for me. Now, I was also going to make this a pocket as well, but we're not going to. Because you can only have, like, for every pocket, I'm going to have to think that even if I don't put goodies in it, somebody else is going to put a goodie in it. And so we are going to have to look at, like, how much space is actually going to, you know, chunk this up. Since I've never done a photo album, and I've never seen somebody do one, and I'm not saying that they're not done. I doubt that this is an original idea. I just could not find one on YouTube. And so, yeah, I'm not sure how much I can stuff this, but I will tell you this. The story in my head just keeps evolving. Like, the ephemera part is going to be a lot of fun because that's where we can make the story really come alive. That's another reason I really want to play on my computer next week, because I literally kind of want to write the story out that's in my head and make it on one of the grungy books that I'm going to make. Okay, so we're going to try to get this as straight as possible on there. I'm so excited. I did go to the eye doctor. I still haven't gotten my glasses, but I know they're coming, so I will not be blind forever. All right, I'm still debating. Do I foam it? Well, let's see. Do I have my little foam? I don't even know if I have my little foam pieces here. I thought I did, but I don't. So I guess that answers my question. I was going to see how high it would lift them, but I don't have them sitting right on my desk. I really do try to... and do I want to make this a pocket on top? No, we're just bulking too much. So, yeah, decisions. I am a pocket tucker hider. Like, how many places can I have sneak something in there? But I do have to think about, well, how much am I going to bulk it up? So we're going to go ahead and just glue this down. And why I'm gluing, because I know that is as much fun as watching paint dry. So I hope everybody is having a splendid week. I hope that all your creative imagination is just on overdrive, and that all your projects are getting done. I got such a huge response on my last few videos, and I want to thank you guys. Okay, my glue is just simply not coming out fast enough for me. I have like zero patience for that one. And this one also allows me to have mistakes because I do make them. Anyway, so my mind is going nuts. So I have this friend, and she too is an artist, and she really wants me to make her a journal with a jellyfish because jellyfish like totally inspire her. And I will say that that was kind of a challenge. It's almost like my friend who wanted me to do a Western journal for her, which is funny because I was actually raised with horses and cows and all those goodies. And yeah, I am the black sheep of my family. I am the one who did not go Western. You know, even though I was raised that way, yeah, I just kind of beat to something different than my family did, and that's okay. Anyway, so when my friend had wanted me to do a Western journal for her daughters, I had to really like think on that. And so it's kind of the same with this jellyfish. Okay, so now though I am thinking I want this back part to be a pocket. So we're going to want to glue this down, then we're going to want to glue this, and then we're going to want to center this where you can still see this. So it has been quite the challenge. I came up with a few ideas. I really wanted to do some resin work, but I couldn't because I don't have the lamps, and I don't have all the molds, and you know, I just don't have all those goodies. And because I kind of want to do like a little shopping spree when I go on this retreat, I have really kind of buckled down and made myself save for the retreat. And so, it's hard too because like I'm a shopper. Okay, I can't talk while I do this part. Hold on 1 second while we get in here to line this up, because we want where you can kind of see that. We want to make sure that that's going to get glued down as well. Come on, come on, come on, work with me. Anyway, so it was a challenge, and after she asked me, I'm like, jellyfish, because they so inspire her that I want to make sure that I do it justice and make it beautiful for her. Okay, hold on 1 second. Very hard to talk, straighten, make sure lines are all perfect. Well, they're not going to be perfect, but we do want to make sure that they're getting down in there. Anyway, and so I couldn't do resin. I called my sister, did a little FaceTime with her because she works a lot with resin. And so, yeah, I couldn't do that. So then I had to come up with another idea. And, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to film it. She wants everything to be a surprise. So I may just tell her don't watch the videos, which kind of works, sometimes doesn't work. People get curious. And I kind of set myself up for a lot of nighttime work. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just tell Melody, don't watch this. I decided I'm going to rhinestone the jellyfish because I've never done that either. So I had to order all the stuff for that. I had to order the pickers and the rhinestones and everything else. Let's see. Did we get you down good enough? And so I'm going to go ahead and use like some modeling clay, and I'm going to then, after it dries, I'm going to go ahead and rhinestone the jellyfish, and we'll see how it comes out. It'll either work fantastic or it's going to be a huge disaster. We shall see. All right, guys, so as you can see, now this part is all laid down. So then we're going to have a pocket here. We're going to have a pocket here. Then you're going to open it up, and you're going to have a belly band here. You're going to have a pocket here. And then you have a pocket here, and we'll probably add something cool here when we do the ephemera. And then we have that, and it is slowly just coming along. This is a glue eraser. It is one of my very best friends, because I am a sloppy creator, no matter how hard I try not to be. And so you can see how easy it is, though, for you to go in and do these kind of things without necessarily being great at measuring and cutting and all of that. Just lay your papers down. Like I said, you can just kind of lay them down and then decide, well, okay, I know I'm going to need a hinge to make anything flip up or flip out or anything else. So that is the easiest way for you to do it. And then you can see on this side that I just went in and I just drew some really cool little lines on here so somebody could write on it. Sorry, I have all these papers now deciding that they want to fall over. There is a reason for all my madness. I actually have piles that are neat, and I understand where everything's at. So, all right, guys, so we are getting there. I'm going to go ahead and click this off and call this video 1. And then we'll go on over and we will start working on the second page. All right, guys, thank you. So for you, it'll be a Wednesday video, but for me, I'm just going to keep on moving on. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by, and I'll see you on the flip side.